back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and continue watching my videos. And if you are, always have been here, then hi, welcome back. Today I wanted to bring you guys along with me in college, kind of one of the first days as a freshman, and show you what we go through. However, this morning was kind of busy, so I decided I was just gonna do a get ready with me and you guys watch as we go through. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take you guys along with me as much as I can for the rest of the day. Stay tuned. Okay, so I already washed my hands, so I'm gonna take this Neutrogena hydrating boost. It's Hydro Boost Multivitamin Booster Hyaluronic acid. Wow, I can't speak. And I'm just gonna take like 2 little pumps of this, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face, kind of get it, all over, just so I am moisturized. Okay, so this morning we had to get ready and go to an orientation. Pretty much all they did was just walk us through the steps of our FYE, which is first year experience mentors, and they just kind of showed us the clubs and stuff, and that was pretty much it. And then we went with our FYE mentors, and we just kind of got placed around and stuff, and we got to talk to them and experience some other people who are going to be in the same majors as us, and just kind of go along with them. Usually FYE mentor is usually somebody who has been in college and has done your major before, and then yeah, so they help us, show us around campus, things like that. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. poreless primer and just take about one good size squirt and just dab it around my face, get looking good. But anyways, so then we went to a girls meeting and a boys meeting and stuff, and they just kind of talked about some stuff. But being on a Christian campus, a lot of the thing that they teach is knowing your worth and stuff. So we really just talked about knowing your worth and how if you believe your treasure, you are because God says you are, but also that treasure doesn't go find the person. Usually a person goes and finds treasures. So don't go put yourself all out there looking for attention. And of course, a lot of people want attention, and it is totally normal to want attention, especially as a female, from a guy. But don't put yourself out there and get yourself in a bad situation that you don't want to be in, or that you're not ready for, or anything like that. So that was good. Yeah. So I usually let those things sit while I do my eye makeup, just because I don't like to do any other part of my makeup until my eye makeup's done, just because fallout tends to be really bad sometimes. And if you just aren't feeling a makeup look, you can just wipe it away and not have to worry about messing up your foundation or anything like that. Today I'm just gonna use the James Charles palette. I really just use that for everything. Every once in a while I'll use a different palette. I have a Naked palette and a few other palettes that I love, but I really just like to use this one. I don't like to do too much, especially because tonight we're just doing a link ceremony. I'm gonna use this NYX Professional Makeup Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I love this stuff. You put this on, your makeup's never coming off. Pretty much just go to the ceremony, and they're supposed to provide a really nice dinner, and you get your little keychain or something like that, and you talk about college and pray about it, and just that you can find who you're meant to be and everything like that, and that you have a good time here, and that everyone who experienced anxiety their first year and whatever, that they pray over that. They just do a lot of praying and talking, and you meet some professors, so it's really good for all of that. But it's like a formal thing where you dress and you look very nice. You dress to impress. So, I don't want to do anything funky. I'm probably just going to do, some kind of smoky eye effect. I'm not really sure. But after I put that on, I like to just take the a white color shade and put it on top of, like, I usually dab it because it's still a little wet, but on top of the primer, because it really helps as like a foundation that's not really tacky or sticky, and it also helps with color pop. So that's what I like to do. Okay, now that that's done, I usually go in with color, but I just wanted to point out that I am using these Eco Tool brushes. They don't really have names. I apologize for that. Okay, so usually I start out with a flatter brush. It does have a tint of red left on it, but it will be okay. But a flatter brush, just so that way I can really pick up the color and lay it down, and then I will blend it out. But I'm just gonna use this like light brown and start with the like middle lid. Before I forget, I need to put my contacts in. Okay, we're good to go on that note. I'm just gonna reapply a little bit. I don't think I really need it, but just to be safe. So for the first color, I used this color. For the second one, I'm gonna use that one. For the third one, I'm thinking about using this one because it's nice and pretty. With dark colors, a little bit really goes a long way. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this Eco Tool, defined crease, and just blend that color out so it's not bothersome. Go ahead and go back in with a lighter color in the crease, and then we're going to go from there. If we're going to add colors, if we're what, not really sure. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying living on campus. For a second there, I honestly thought I wasn't going to. I was just getting like, it was like hard to get used to the adjustments because, you know, you're not with your family anymore, and like that's hard. And like, especially for someone who struggles with change, because that's all that's happened their whole life, it's really hard to like just pick up and be like, okay, this time I'm gonna be okay with change, because usually you're not. Usually you're getting hurt, usually something bad happens, usually there's an instance where, you know, change hasn't been the best. And these are one of those times where I'm just like, okay, this change is good. This change isn't going to be bad. My boyfriend loves me. My family loves me. God loves me. And I'm here for a reason. And I'm here to start walking in my purpose. And that's okay. But just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm going to lose everything else. This is just an addition of where I'm at in life, and that is a-okay. By the way, I'm just taking this blending brush and just kind of blending it all out, seeing how I feel about it. I'm thinking about adding a little bit of black to the outside because it was a little lighter of a brown than I liked. I'm not the best at smoky eyes. I'm definitely not the best at natural looks. I am great at colored looks. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I just didn't want to do such a colored look and go into something so formal and so proper. So I'm just going to take a little bit of black and just dab it on the corners, just a little, to give it that little shadow. So the reason we have communal bathrooms is because we have the option of whether we like if we like a bigger floor space, or if we prefer, you know, smaller closet space and floor space and have our own bathroom, like a Jack and Jill bathroom with our suite mates. But we decided not to. We decided, which was by accident, but you know, we're actually turning out to kind of like it better anyways. Having, you know, communal bathrooms, because there's only 10 girls on our hall that are sharing those specific bathrooms, so it's not like the end of the world. It's not the greatest, but you only spend like an hour in the bathroom all day, unless you're like one of them people who take 20-hour showers, but you can't really do that here because unless you're just going to stand there the whole time. However, you spend most of your time in a dorm room. It is very important to have that space so that you can do what you please and to like enjoy your personal bubble and not feel like if you even smack too loud or breathe too loud that your roommate's gonna be like, oh my gosh, shut up. So, and I'm sorry if I keep putting this, it's just like a little palette, I'm just using it as a mirror. If I keep putting it in front of the camera, I'm sorry. 48-hour dry fresh Dove pomegranate. This stuff is great. A little spritz here, a little spritz there. Okay guys, so I just took my hair down, you know. It's kind of just gonna be like doing its own thing, like either side. I'm not gonna really worry about my hair that much. Yeah, but I did want to put some earrings in. Okay guys, this is my final look. I'm so excited. There's supposed to be like really good food for us to do a link ceremony. We're supposed to get ready to start the school year off. I'm so excited. After that, we are supposed to have a school bonfire, so I will be coming back and changing. But yeah, this is my hair. It's natural. It's kind of like wavy, but then some parts are straight where I touch it a lot. Yeah, but let me show you. So hello. So my dress is from Forever 21. It was $3 because their whole plus size section was on sale. But then I got these shoes. I have no idea where I got them. I've had them for so long. But yeah, and then my hoops, I think are from City Trends. Yeah. showing some boobies. Yeah, so that all being said, guys, I just want to talk about some stuff about my channel. So I really enjoy doing these videos, and I know I said something about it earlier, but I really enjoy doing videos, and I would love to put out content for people to watch, but I'm not really sure of what you guys want to watch. So that being said, if there's a video you want, just comment down below. Be like room tour, or communal bathrooms, or morning routine, or a day in the life, or how do you wash clothes, or things like that, and I will just make videos showing you guys how I do all these things. And also, something I've been really interested in is doing makeup story times. So that's where I do my makeup and talk to you guys, so you get to see like the makeup, but then also do a story time of something that happened in my life. I'm gonna try one of those out and see how popular they are. I don't know how much I'll be able to film at the ceremony, because I don't know if we're allowed to even have our phones out, but I will take you guys along. Do you like this cup? It's our surge cup. It's our cup for our youth group. We call it surge. Hey guys, I'm so hot and thirsty. So, okay, that is not what I expected. So, this little caban something, okay, I don't know. NGU link, and on the back it says where Christ makes the difference. So what that is just a link ceremony. It's something so simple, like everybody has one of those. It's nothing fancy. It came from China, like it was manufactured. It's nothing fancy. However, what it like represents is something more different. So what they do is basically you go in, you find your table, and I found my table, and I sat alone for a while with one professor, so I kind of felt a little awkward, so I didn't film. I'm sorry. But I went in and I just sat there and I talked to the professor about like a lot of stuff, because he asked a lot of questions about who I was, things like that. So when you go in, you get your food, you sit down. You had chicken or steak, and you had like mashed potatoes, a roll, and like some vegetables. I got steak. So I sat down and everything. We were talking, and then they started with the ceremony, and then the other people got there, and I was like, thanks. But basically all it is just like, we as a body of Christ, we're very, we're meant to do life together. We're meant to have people. We're never meant to be alone and stuff. Obviously there's things in life that happen and we end up alone, but we're not meant to be alone. We're very needy creatures and communal creatures, and that's okay. However, so the links are just kind of to symbolize everyone in the past and everyone in the future and everyone in the present, all linking together, that this school, what it represents, and that we're linked with faculty, friends, mentors, alumni, future crusaders, anybody, and we're just linked together and showing that like we're gonna make a difference in this world and show people who God is and stuff. And then they asked the professors that sat at different tables to pray over their students that sat there. It wasn't like specific towards who we were. We sat by room dorms, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe so you can know each other more. And then they put a random, whoever sat with you. I happened to sit with a business major professor, and I'm not in business. Yeah, and then he prayed over us. We talked a little bit about what we're nervous about and what we're scared about, and that it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to have a good time, and it's okay to be in the season, and like also know that everything else is still at home, and that this is only for a season, and that we will go back to who, you know, supported us to get here, or we will get on our own and have a great life. So yeah, and he prayed over us, and then they prayed, and then we were done. And then I came back, and I changed, because me and my RA were supposed to get milkshakes. from the Chick-fil-A in the cafeteria. And then she was like, I have a meeting I didn't know about. And I was like, great. So yeah. And then around 9, it's like 8 something. But around 9 we're supposed to be getting doing a bonfire.
Look at the mountains. We get this beautiful view. What are we doing? I don't know. There's my already.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay.